Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Spring is finally here and today we are making spring macaron tower for display. This is the tutorial I've been wanting to do for a long time. I love making macaron towers and yeah, I'm ready today. So without further ado, let's get started. Just for your reference, today I used this fondant, plastic cone and cake form. I'll leave the links of where you can get them and some of the other ingredients and tools I'm using today in the description box below. Roll your fondant thin to cover the corn. To attach them together, I'm using corn syrup. I rarely use it usually, but it does a great job as the glue today. Cut off the excess fondant and clean off the edge. To attach it on the cake form, I used royal icing. I'm showing how I made it later in this video. And let it set overnight. Roll your fondant again and cut evenly with pie roller, or you can just use a knife to cut straight. Apply corn syrup again and attach on the side. Now let's make macarons. To make Italian syrup, add granulated sugar and water in a pan and heat up. At the same time, add meringue and granulated sugar in a bowl and continue whipping until it gets very fluffy. Once the syrup reaches to 118 Celsius, which is 244 Fahrenheit, add it slowly to the meringue over whipping with high speed. And continue whipping until the temperature goes down more. Meanwhile, to make the almond paste, add egg white in a bowl, sift powdered sugar and almond flour, and mix them all together roughly like this. Touch the bowl, and when it is comfortably warm, the meringue is ready. When you touch the meringue directly, it should be slightly warm, or you may not feel temperature much depending on your body temperature. Add 1 big scoop of meringue in the almond paste, mix until it combines roughly, and add more, mix, and add the rest and mix. Keep mixing like this until it flows like this and slowly spreads. I divided into 3 and piped on 3 trays. For macaron towers, I like to pipe macarons very small. That is my tip to make them look extra pretty, and also it is easier to fill the gaps with smaller macarons. In case you don't know, I made a macaron tutorial in the past with more detailed tips and tricks, so check out the video later to learn deeper. And now I'm taking a little break to fuel up again, and I'm making another 1 batch to make green macarons. So just like the first batch, I did the exact same way, but this time I'm adding coloring in the meringue once it's cooled down and when it is almost ready. I wanted warm green color, so I added a drop of green and a bit of brown coloring as well. And today I wanted to create a green gradation using the macarons. So once they are lovely mixed, before you complete the whole macaronage, stop right there, and I divide it into 3 bowls. I didn't add any more coloring to the first one. Just keep doing macaronage, and this will be the most pale color. And I added extra green and brown to the second one. And I added even more green and brown to the third one to create the gradation color. Wrap each and pipe immediately. So these are the darkest one, and these are a little bit more pale, although it does not look so obvious, and these are the most pale ones. I know it is very slight difference, it's more like pastel gradation. And now I baked the cold macaron shells again with 200 Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes. So slowly with low temperature so that the surface does not get toasted, and let them completely cook slow inside since the tower is for display today. To attach the macaron shells, we are using royal icing. To make royal icing with meringue powder, add powdered sugar, meringue powder, and warm water in a bowl, and simply mix until they are blended evenly. Since it is for display, you may want to use powdered meringue instead of raw egg white to make the icing, especially if you're planning to display in room temperature for a while. Add less or more water from the recipe and adjust the consistency. Today, to attach the cone on the cake form, I added a bit more water in the icing. Today I made one batch of white and one batch of green, but I had plenty of macaron shells left after I completed the tower, so just wanted to let you know one batch is probably enough if they are piped well with almost same sizes and if some of them are not cracked. And now let's make fondant flowers to decorate all around the macaron tower. It is very simple.
Okay, so first push like this and take it out, and with things like this push the very edge like this to just make them thinner and make each petal look a little bit more delicate, just like a real petals. Alright, and then push the middle like this, and I kind of push like this to create more dimension, like this.
I recommend to let it set in room temperature for hours before you use it to work on more easily. take a closer look. What do you think? Whee! Alright.
Let me see my boo-boo. Does it look like?
Is it over here? Or is it over here?
Does it look like? I wonder if it's ah! Cheese!
Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you liked it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.